EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the Chicago Bears. 2 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Kill. Sit up. 180. 55. Hey, eat. Red, up. Red, up. You can't block me.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Ultimately, that did not work out for the offense, but they have to feel pretty good about the play overall. They were so close to having that thing pop for the yardage they needed, but instead, they actually lost yardage on that one.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Red, up. Sit up. 180.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. And this one is incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown, out of his reach, and incomplete. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Red, up. Red, up. Mike. Red, up. 55, Mike. Lock in. Oh, get him. Hey, 18. Blue. Mike, 5, Mike. Red, up.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. This is taken at the 15. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
Man left. 3 down.
On 1st down, Murray escaping the pressure right. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up up.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Akeem Hicks able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. To throw on 2nd down, Murray. And he's going to go down again. Akeem Hicks in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Buying time to his left. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Here's Murray. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Murray now. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. As his guys are in for 6, and the Raiders have taken the early lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
4 down, 4 down. Sit up. 180! Check.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Play action. Now Trubisky. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Eddie Vanderdoes continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Set up. 180. 4 down, 4 down. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Red, up. Red, up. Blue, blue, blue. Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Pick it up. Check motion.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
To the right, boys. Tight to the right. Move.
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. 23 yards on the play.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the toss, Cohen. And some strong running. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Strong right, strong right, strong right.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. Well, other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy is going to keep getting the football, and that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11.
There you go, we got, you see it, you see it?
5 down, 5 down.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Oh, no chance. Got him.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Set up, 180!
5 down, 5 down. Stand up in.
This is Cohen on the toss. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Yeah.
And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
18. Red's up!
55's mine, guys, 55.
Red's up! Red's up!
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Chicago will be kicking off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Gun! We got trips, we got 3.
Throwing on first down. Murray eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. On 1st and 10, Murray. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again, Murray. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Murray. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now, a nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 22.
There you go, we got, you see it, you see it?
They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
Let's go.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Tight right.
Play action. It's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that
pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Blitz! Blitz! You better talk to your boy. You better
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
I'm here all
Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9".
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray, flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. Now Hausch could attack on the extra point. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And an alley to Tavon Austin. He's going to go. The 20. 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Tavon Austin, 99 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Parkey with the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
And the Bears is lined up for the kickoff. Number 2, back to return.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Raiders. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Tight end right. Hey, we got 3 down.
On first down, Murray. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Throwing on first down, Murray. His throw incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray. Open man there is Malone. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Hauschka with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
Up. 180. Red, top.
2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. Looking deep for Gabriel. It got his man complete. 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 79 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Parkey for the extra point. Parkey adds the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Chicago will kick this one off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
On 1st and 10, Murray flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play that time for the Raiders. 63 yards.
Gone! Mike, 44. Gone!
On 1st down, Murray. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
44's Mike. Check.
To throw on 2nd down, Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And now the Bears going to signal for another. Timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
Now let's go. 3-19. Banjo.
From the gun, Murray. His throw caught at about the 5. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
No. Check. Patriot.
Looking to throw. Murray forced out to his. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. It's their quarterback on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Hauschka adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Rip right, rip right. Check 50, check 50.
Hey, 18.
Mike, 53, Mike.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Right, watch tight end. Out. 3 down.
They go play action here on 1st down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that'll bring him back within 4. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, guys, check me out. We got gun! Kill!
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Back to throw. Murray. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. He was looking for Daniels that time. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
4 down.
Red's up.
Watch number 29.
Hey, 18.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
Red's up.
Four down.
Red's up. Lock in.
Shift.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Four down.
Blue.
This is Howard on second down. And running with power here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
No. Off.
Red's up.
57.
Blue.
57.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
Let's go. We're on the ball after this.
Watch the shift.
Red's up.
57's the.
Red's up.
Watch the run.
Blue.
They're running it.
Now it's Trubisky.
Blitz.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears are in for 6. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He rifles one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Blue, blue.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing 3rd down.
180.
Now it's Trubisky. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And Parkey's kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 2, back deep to return.
Parkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check, check. 59.
Over. Detroit.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Malone. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
Detroit.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come. Elsewhere, they have gone to the 3rd quarter now in Dallas. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Sit up. 180.
4 down.
Hey, 18.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. They go play action. Trubisky. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
The Bears on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be third and a mile.
4 down, check. 4 down.
Reds up. 18.
Mike 10.
Hey, gotta go.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make
We're go. Let's go. Reds up. Blue.
Go back. We got motion.
Now Trubisky. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
We'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for all of your continued support.
All right, now, Lucky 56.
I got one.
Gun.
Throwing on first down. Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
44.
Gun.
Back to the air on second down. Murray. Incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey.
All right, now, Lucky 56.
check.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down.
Detroit!
Mike's 59.
Detroit!
On fourth down, Murray. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Bears will get the football back. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
18. Hey, 18.
Now Trubisky on first down. Pass incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Back now at Soldier Field. The Bears on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. They go play action with Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Marquell Lee in there to drop him for a loss of 10, and it'll be 4th and long. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 23. A field flipper there, a 47-yard punt coupled with a loss on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray dancing to his left. Murray fighting, lost the football. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Operating from the gun. Murray escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A big play that time for the Raiders. And even 40 yards.
57's a Mike. 57's a Mike.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun!
On 1st and 10, Murray. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Khalil Mack in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon.
Detroit!
57. Mike, 50.
Gun! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. In for the score. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
Way to go!
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Number 84, the deep return man.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Chicago. 57 yards. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield, and points are going on the board.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Blue.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Austin's got it left side. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down, Trubisky steps away to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
The offense on third down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. This is Cohen. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Sit up! 180! Red, up!
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And this one's incomplete. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Lock in.
We got 4.
18.
Slam.
Red, up! Red, up!
Mike 55, Mike.
Red, up!
Back to throw. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up third down.
Let's go. 18.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Lock in.
Even. 4 down.
Blue.
He's getting the ball here.
Red, up!
Back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And now the Bears are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Hang on, we got you see it?
4 down.
Red, up!
Mike 55.
Blue.
55.
Red, up!
Hey, watch the screen.
Hey, 18.
Screen. Joker.
Well, that certainly comes under the heading of critical mistake, doesn't it, partner? You can't have that. You've got a chance to tie the ball game from the 2-yard line. Now you've got to go back to the 7-yard line and take the same chance.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Tight ends on the Ringo.
Blue. Sit up! 180!
4 down.
Blue.
Here we go.
Lock in.
I got 29.
He'll look to throw. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. They're in the 4th quarter in Denver. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they hang on, that would up their win total to 5 on the season so far. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Move.
Now let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
That one looks like he'll throw here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end, he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Red, up.
Now Cohen fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
Again, it's Cohen. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right.
On first down, they run with Howard. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. Odd. 5 down. 5 down. Stand up in.
There you go. We got. You see it? You see it?
They run. This is Cohen. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
We got 4.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Double tight. Double tight. Hey, 4 down. 4 down.
Sit up. 180.
Check 37. Check 37.
They try again with Cohen. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Tight end right. Hey, guys, check me out. Check
Sit
me out.
up. 180.
Stand up over there.
Trubisky with a give to Howard, and he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So here's the former Pro Bowler, Cody Parkey, in field goal formation. Footing obviously an issue in the driving rain. This one for the win. And his kick is good. Despite the rainstorm, a good